So guys, this is a friend I was coming to meet.
Yeah.
He's a fellow vlogger right here in Mombasa, and he does an amazing job.
Thank you guys.
He is Dennis
with Lens Walks.
with Lens Walks.
Yeah. Today I'm with Lola.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be doing this with Lola.
I'm happy too.
Yeah, because I've been checking his videos. He's doing well. So we are here to just help each other so that we can grow.
Exactly.
And for you guys, if you're watching this video, kindly subscribe to Lola's channel.
Yeah.
You may follow me, Dennis with Lens Walks on my channel. Follow me. Check my videos. Check Lola's videos. Like, share, comment. We'll appreciate.
Please do, because we're going to be doing a few things together. But today, majorly what we are going to do is we're going to be talking about what Dennis loves about Mombasa. This is where he was born and grew up. And I'm also going to be talking about what I love about Nairobi.
Yes.
That is where I was born and grew up, you know. And I felt that is a really good topic to talk about, especially with someone who is a native.
Yes.
Yes, so that's what we're gonna do. But right now we are at City Mall, and he tells me that he's never been here.
Yeah, I've been here, but I've never been in this space.
This section.
Yeah, because I even asked the security guard about this section, and they told me that they have this section. So I'm surprised. I just entered this place, and I didn't know this place existed.
Yeah, it's a really pretty place. I've been here before.
Place, yeah.
And I remember when we were talking about looking for a place to just sit down and talk, I was like, okay, I have this idea because I've been here before. And we're here. Yeah, so guys, please stand by, do not go anywhere. Like, share, comment, and please subscribe. Just subscribe to this channel, Lola Chila.
Yes.
And also subscribe to his channel, that is Dennis
with Lens Walks.
With Lens Walks.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see a lot of what he is doing. He's gonna be bringing you more content. So we lie.
Yes.
Let's go and do this.
Let's do this.
Today, me and Dennis, we're going to be talking about the comparisons between Mombasa and Nairobi. What we love.
Yes.
Having grown and been bred in those two different places. Yeah. What do you think, Dennis?
The comparison between
why do you love Mombasa?
Mombasa first.
Compared to Nairobi.
Compared to the weather.
Ooh.
Weather. Mimi na baridi, like me, and the weather in Nairobi is kind of tough for me because cold weather is kind of a challenge to me. And I'm not saying that I like hot weather. I just love the changing of weather, like like if it's warm, cold kidogo, warm, something like that. But in Nairobi, ever since there's any joto hakuna.
I don't know why people feel Nairobi is cold.
Nairobi is cold. Even the cold season is even worse. I cannot even. Most of the time, I found most of my friends coming from Nairobi to Mombasa because it's the cold season. The cold is just too much for them. Yes, so the weather is kind of challenging. And that's why I love Mombasa, because the weather is kind of cool here. The other thing is we have the beach. So if it's kind of hot, you can just go to the beach and have that.
I agree with the beach section, true.
So here you have options. If it is very hot, you can go to the beach to have that cold weather and the breeze. Yes. But in Nairobi, there's no beach there.
Oh my God, the places to go in Nairobi.
You cannot go somewhere to just feel warm. Unless you pay somewhere to go and just feel that heat. But here, everything is just free. The weather here is, you can go anywhere and just feel the weather the way you want. Yeah. And the other thing about Mombasa, what I love about Mombasa is life here is cheap. Yes. Because if you compare Nairobi, life here is cheap.
I agree with that.
If you compare Nairobi to Mombasa in terms of housing and paying rent and the basic needs, here is kind of cheap. Mombasa is kind of cheap compared to Nairobi. And Nairobi, life is expensive. Coming to fare, bus fare is expensive. Rent is expensive. Like everything there is expensive. But here in Mombasa, you can find a very good apartment with just thousands of shillings, kidogo too, and you're good to go. Yes. So that's two of the main things that I love about Mombasa.
I think you've even said three. Now, personally, for me, what I love about Nairobi is how cosmopolitan it is. You can find anyone and everyone in Nairobi, people from all walks of life, nationalities, all in Nairobi. Oh, I'm telling you, the way they're dragging those seats, guys.
It's kind of noisy.
It's kind of noisy, guys. I hope it's not picking up. Let me just cut the video, check whether the noise is affecting the video, then come back.
Maybe.
So, guys, we're back. We're gonna pick up from where we left. From where we were, they needed to do a bit of rearrangement.
Yeah.
So
it's like a few moments later.
A few moments later, yeah, yeah. So you'll hear it from us, not from that thingy. Anyway, so Dennis did say a bit of the things he loves about Mombasa, where he was born and bred. I'm gonna be saying the things I love about Nairobi, and one of them that I had mentioned was the fact that Nairobi is cosmopolitan. You literally find everything and anything, everyone and anyone in Nairobi. Yeah, the different cultures, the different vibes, the different energies, different nationalities, all that. And that's what I love about Nairobi. Today you can never know who you're gonna meet and make and who is gonna become your friend. It's very interesting. The people are very interesting, you see, and that is because it's a melting pot of nationalities and cultures and all that. Everyone comes to Nairobi to do something or to find something. And that is why either they're on transit, or either they're relocating to come stay, or either they've been residents there for a very long time. Also,
there's this thing of you go to the government offices and maybe you're applying for something, maybe a passport or an ID. And they just tell you that wait, hizo vitu zimepeleka Nairobi. And like everything is in Nairobi.
Comes down to Nairobi.
Like everything is processed in Nairobi. Even when you go to the supermarket, when you check the commodities, there's always something there that's made in Nairobi or manufactured in Nairobi, something like that. So,
the other thing that I love about Nairobi that Dennis says he does not love is the weather. My God, guys, when I come to Mombasa, this heat,
cold there.
I don't sleep for a week. It's too hot here. It's too hot. And then my culture shock here in Mombasa is when you don't have to, you know, the way in Nairobi you have to jifunika a duvet. Here, you just go to bed. And there you go to bed with clothes on. You won't sleep. You'll be dripping at night. You'll be sweating like nobody's business. And it's one of the things I don't like about Mombasa. The heat can be too much, and they usually have their fans on running throughout. And for me, it's very uncomfortable. And on top of that is that when it is cold in Mombasa, it's a different kind of cold. It's the kind of cold as a Nairobian you don't feel, but Mombasa people keep on telling you, vaa sweater, kuna baridi, utakuwa mgonjwa. You're like, how can I get sick and it's warm? And even before you know it, you'll be sick. Truthfully, they know what they're talking about.
They know what we're talking about.
Yeah, because the Nairobi cold, you can feel it automatically, and you know you have to wear something, you have to keep warm. The Mombasa one, if you're a Nairobian, you cannot really get it, but then again, it's cold.
Even me,
you'll get sick.
When I travel to the up country, and I stayed there for maybe a month, then when I come back, I usually feel the heat, but it takes me just a few days to cope up with it. Like knees oil, like it's very fast for me to cope up with the heat rather than coping up with the cold in Nairobi. I can go in Nairobi for just a few days and it's kind of tough for me to live there.
Quite tough.
Yeah, but when I come to Mombasa, the heat is there, but I adapt it very, very quickly. That's the only thing about the weather that I'm challenged with. The cold. And now the challenge is when I go to other countries like America.
You can
I don't know what will happen, but
oh my God, especially around winter time.
It's very cold. Like it snows. So it will be difficult, but I'll cope with it.
What I like about also the Mombasa heat is that it's not like the Nairobi heat whereby you become your skin becomes very dry. You know, it's humid. So it has a bit of water in it. So you're not like, it's not like it's so hot and it kind of affects your skin. No, in fact, your skin looks better over time. Yes. Another thing I love about Nairobi is the fashion sense that people have.
Like everything there is updated.
See Matusi, Dennis. Lakini people in Mombasa, sometimes I feel like they usually stuck 10 years back.
So
they are not so much into how do I look, what is the latest trend, how do I dress. No, they are not.
That's what I'm saying. The styles in Nairobi, like they're updated. Like everything comes new, they have it. Everything comes new, they have it. Here in Mombasa, just to go to Nairobi, like we see something trending in Nairobi, that's why we copy it, we buy it and wear. But
there's not much of that in Mombasa.
Mombasa
people wake up and wear what they
we are used to Vikoi, these light clothes. So when you come here with a hoodie, it's kind of
and they're not
weird.
judgmental.
Yeah.
You know, in Nairobi, you cannot just wake up and just be walking the way you look like. We call it kukaa tu vile unataka.
Yeah.
Because some people will not like you're not fashionable, but here in Mombasa, I feel like you can walk the way you can dress the way you feel like, and people will not judge you.
No one will judge you.
No one will judge you.
Yeah.
Another thing I love about Nairobi is the food.
Nairobi,
I feel like in Mombasa when I go
what
around.
kind of food do you love in Nairobi?
No, in Nairobi, like I feel
I
like,
think most of the food in Nairobi are like weird food.
you know, what do you mean weird?
Like most of the people when they come in Mombasa,
Yeah.
they only love what we offer here.
Yeah.
Like you see people coming from Nairobi, they say, I just want to taste the pilau, the biryani, this Swahili food that you have, the juices, the fresh juices, the ukwaju juices, the tamarind juices. But in Nairobi, the other thing, sorry guys, people from Nairobi, I'm very, very sorry about this. But the other time I went to Nairobi and I ordered pilau. And when the waiter brought the pilau, I was like, is this pilau you are bringing to my table? It was not pilau.
You ordered pilau in Nairobi?
Yeah.
Oh my God, peas, never ever.
They are putting peas inside there, carrots inside there, like,
why even what we call pilau njeri?
Pilau njeri. Why you put carrots and peas in pilau? We don't do that here. Just spices, potatoes, and meat. But,
truthfully, I love the food in Mombasa, but it's not a long-term food for me.
Okay.
I cannot be waking up in the morning having biryani, pilau, vitumbua, mahamri in the morning, and all that. Personally, Nairobi, I can get any type of food from any culture, any tribe that I want. I cannot talk in Mombasa and tell them, nipatie githeri. In fact, I've not seen githeri in Mombasa.
Like in the big restaurants, you cannot find githeri.
Even in the small ones.
The small ones, we have githeri in the small ones. Yeah, the Vibanda restaurants, we have githeri. But in the big restaurants, just English food.
Okay, but personally for me, I feel like in Nairobi you can find all types of food.
Yeah, that's true. You can
from all tribes. Yes, you can go there and ask for that brown ugali from the Luya culture.
Yeah, you can get
you can ask for fried bananas and something of the sort.
But the only thing that I know about Nairobi, with all this kind of various food and everything, like businesses are like very nice type businesses. It's because we have so many people. The population of people in Nairobi is like very, very high. So there are so many opportunities for people to do business there. That's why you can find anything in Nairobi. The Swahili restaurants, the Luya, Luo, and all these kind of tribe restaurants in Nairobi. This is because of the population. So much opportunities there. You can do business there and boom, it's gone.
No, that is true, but I also feel like Mombasa is opening up. A lot of things have surprised me about Mombasa. We are going to talk about it in the next episode, but a lot of things have surprised me about Mombasa because I've been coming here for years now, and there have been a lot of changes. I feel like you guys are either getting closer to where Nairobi is, or some, or maybe you've even surpassed us. Because Mombasa is also one of the main tourist attraction places whereby, you know, first thing tourists come to Nairobi, but they don't stay in Nairobi. They use Nairobi as a transit, then come down to Mombasa. This is where now they stay. They take their time. Yes. So maybe another thing you love about Mombasa, why Mombasa is your place?
The other thing I love about Mombasa is you can have fun for free. Like you can go to the clubs and just without even drinking, just dancing and go out. You can go to the beach, sit there, relax, have fun.
That is fun. You can go to a club without ordering anything and just have fun.
You just sit there, and when the waiter comes, I'll just call you. I just call you like that. When the music is very nice, you just go there and dance. Get tired, go home. You see?
You cannot do that in Nairobi.
But in Nairobi, you cannot do that. You cannot enter a club and just sit there without ordering anything.
You can't.
You know?
In fact, in Nairobi, they've introduced something called like an entrance fee.
Yeah, there's entrance fee.
They charge you like 1,000 bob.
Yeah.
And it's redeemable for drinks. This is to make sure that people who just come in there to just, you know, stick around and not order anything. It's
like a cover fee.
It's a cover fee, exactly.
Yeah. But in Mombasa, no entrance. You can just go inside the club, have fun, go out.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I'll try that. I've not, but it's kind of embarrassing to go to a club and just not order anything.
What did you go there to do? Yeah, so you go there, promote people, just buy something, drink, or something. There's always something for you to buy there, even if it is a small price. But there's always something there for you to buy and have fun, you know? Yeah.
Another thing I love about Nairobi is, and this is not like a dig to people, Mombasa residents, but in Nairobi, it's like you always have this feeling like people always wake up with a purpose. They know what they want to do. They know what they want to accomplish in a day.
Yeah,
they know how they want the day to look like. They're always on the move, on the move, on the move.
I was reading somewhere in Nairobi. It's like when you stay in Nairobi, every day is like you're not doing enough. Every time and again, like, why am I sleeping? People out there working and are getting money, but me here, I'm just sleeping. You know, like, you need to go out. In Mombasa here, you can just walk somewhere and just see people sitting around, eating. We say muguka, mira, just doing their own thing. Like in Mombasa, we have so many youth that don't have jobs, and
they have no rush in life.
They're not rushing.
They're not in a rush.
Yeah, because most of the young people, they stay with their family. They have family houses, so they're like they always just sit around.
I think that's an important aspect you've brought up, because I've seen also a bit of that, not even a bit, a lot of that. A lot of them are not in a rush per se with life, not because they have nothing to do, it's because they prioritize certain things first. Like they prioritize family. Like you'd wake up in the morning at Nairobi at 4, people are out working, people have opened businesses. In Mombasa, it's like you're looking at the 9, people are
and most of the time during the Sundays, like it's even worse, because you can just wake up at the estate at 6 and no shops, no any kind of transport movement, like nothing in the Sundays. But in Nairobi, it's kind of different.
Yes,
you can wake up anytime and people are just at the road walking and doing their own thing.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's like you can just for me, if I want to, if during the weekend and I'm at home during Sundays and I want to buy breakfast, I cannot buy breakfast in the morning. I'll buy breakfast Saturday night, so that I can use it in the morning, early morning.
Can you imagine, guys?
But in Nairobi it's different.
Nairobi, it's quite different in that sense. So how do you keep yourself motivated when you're living in a place like Mombasa? Because it's so easy to just relax, which is what I love. It's a place to get away for like a month or two, but then again you start missing. If you're born and bred in Nairobi, you're used to that culture. You can't wait to go back to it, because you start feeling like life is slipping away. It's like life is passing you by. So how do you get motivated in Mombasa if you're the kind of person who has like the Nairobi culture, or you just go with the flow?
I just go with the flow because I was born here and was raised here. I just go with the flow, but most of the time I just do me. I don't follow other people. Means unafuata bendera. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I just do me. Whatever I want to do, I do it. But it's not all about what is surrounding me. It's just all about me.
That's a good one.
But comment below if you're not staying in Mombasa or Nairobi. Comment below which city will you like to stay, in Mombasa or in Nairobi. Exactly. Comment below so that we can know who wins.
No, you said something really good. You said like for you it's all about you. In Nairobi, a lot of the time you feel like you need to move with the crowd.
That's different.
So and so has done so well, so and so is achieving this, you need to be there. That's why I think also the rates of depression are kind of something else in Nairobi. So what else do you love about Mombasa?
The other thing I love about Mombasa is I think security. Security in Mombasa is kind of good compared to Nairobi. Like the other day, I have a friend in Nairobi, but there's a YouTuber. It's called Joy Liz. If you can follow Joy Liz and see whatever he does, it's just what the other time he told me that her phone was stolen, and I asked her, why was your phone stolen? Like what happened? And he said that someone came to him and grabbed his phone and just walked away. And he did nothing because in Nairobi we have like
nobody will help you.
No one. Everyone minds their own business. But here in Mombasa it's kind of different, because when you Even me, I'm a vlogger. I always walk around with my phone, talking, vlogging, and nothing happens to me. Like if you check up my channel, I have like 200 videos.
Yes.
And most of the time, I always do it with my phone, and nothing happens. No one has ever stolen my phone. Why? Because I'm careful when I'm vlogging. Another thing is, like, security here is very nice. But in Nairobi, you can just walk around and boom, your phone is gone.
Yeah, true.
The security there is kind of bad. But in Mombasa, we have several. It's not like in Mombasa we are so much secured, but we have places which are bad. You cannot just walk there with your phone, or people will steal from you. But we have so many places in Mombasa where it's safe to walk with your phone or do anything, even at night.
Oh.
But in Nairobi, security there is kind of bad.
Yes, I think I agree with you. But I think sometimes as a Nairobi, you don't grasp the security issue quickly, because when you live in Nairobi, you learn how to navigate Nairobi.
Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes when someone says, oh, security is so bad in Nairobi, it's like, like, you know, because we've naturally learned to where not to go and where to go.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
So for me also, the one thing I love about Nairobi is I think accessibility to a lot of new upcoming infrastructure.
Yeah.
There is a lot of that, because like in Mombasa, when I'm planning to go spend a day at a mall. There are only like 3 malls. Yeah,
like this is one of it.
This is one of them, the biggest mall
in Mombasa, the City Mall.
And it's not like even far from the next one. It's like a walking distance, and then the other one is like in town.
But in Nairobi, we have so many malls, big malls.
So many different areas of Nairobi, like, and they are massive. You can just go relax, enjoy. You know, a mall is a place where you don't really need to go there buy something. I feel like these ones, even in Mombasa, are very small. It's like you walk in and it's like you're done with the mall. In Nairobi, it's like you can spend a bit of time in a mall. You know, it's one of those leisure activities you can do.
The infrastructure is very different.
It's very different, and it's good.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I love about Nairobi. And
even me in Mombasa, this is not what I love about Mombasa. This is what I don't love about Mombasa, is that we just have one channel of a road to the Mombasa CBD. If you don't use that road, you'll never go to the CBD. But in Nairobi, you have several roads where you can take
to get to the CBD.
So that's the other thing that is kind of bad about Mombasa. You can just use the Nyali Bridge. If you don't use the Nyali Bridge, there is no other road you can take so that you can get to Mombasa CBD. So that's kind of bad. You
know, he's brought up a very good point. We are doing at the next episode. It's a part 1, part 2. We are doing the next episode of what you love about Nairobi, what you love about Nairobi, and what I love about Mombasa. Even though we have not grown up in those places. Yeah. So should we wind up this one?
Yes, I think we have talked about everything about what we love about our cities, Nairobi and Mombasa. Now we're gonna do vice versa.
Let's do the vice versa, guys. You know, we have to do it today. Dennis is here with me. And anything you'd like to say?
Okay, subscribe to my channel, Dennis with Lensworks. Paula is doing a great job here. Subscribe to her channel, share his video, and just comment below what you think about what we have talked about.
The differences.
The differences. And if you have anything to comment on the comment section, let us know so that we can know about the 2 cities. So yes.
So guys, we're doing a part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe, share if you like, comment, leave a comment, especially the comment section, please. Just blast it up. We can't wait to hear from you.
Comment below.
Yes. Now for me, it's let's end this video. Stick around for the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.